Hi, I'm Alexis.
And I'm Tucker.
And we're from Bear and Pixie Art Studio. And join us as we get into Mid-Valley Comic Art Expo.
That sign's on, yeah, really well actually.
I like your ears.
Oh, thank you. My little ears.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, good morning.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
You give it a dad. It's thoughts, feelings. Ooh, this sounds good.
Like a good Georgia peach with chai tea in it.
I can do the large
And a dash of cream.
so much.
Okay, you want to do the prints back there? This is my beautiful whip.
This is our hype up song. That sounds amazing. We need to do that just so that I can just specific.
Well, yeah, me too. It all that happened.
That is the one thing I will never, ever, ever miss about you.
How are you guys?
Good, how's it going?
before it gets too crazy, we thought we'd walk around and visit with people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted to be crazy, we wanted to be busy, but Sunday's a little slower start than
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. I think so, too. Yeah.
Saturday. So.
Yeah.
Oh. He's so sweet.
Yeah, he's an amazing teacher. What he will do, I can't even explain to people. I've known him for 8 years, and I'm shocked every day what he does. You know?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
surprises me every day.
Oh, I
They're
bet.
so smart, too.
Oh yeah, very trainable.
So, Mid-Valley Comic Art Expo, what was your takeaway from this weekend of a con? I mean, how do you think it went?
I actually really liked it. It was a bit of a smaller con, but I really enjoyed that actually. Like, you could walk around, you weren't shoulder to shoulder cramped and everything there. It felt kind of more down to earth kind of thing. So it was nice. You can interact with your customers and neighbors a little bit more too. So that was kind of a big plus for me.
Yeah. I think some other, if we're talking about pros and cons of this convention, I think some more pros for me were just, it seemed a lot more organized than most cons we've been to.
Yeah.
It was just a nice time. There was a good amount of vendors that came through and that were there. And the layout was really pretty simple. One of the other things that I think we both liked about it is that even throughout the entire weekend that they had a bunch of different events, as normally a con does, and throughout they would, over the loudspeaker kind of announce what different events were coming up and things like that, or just other stuff throughout the con. I thought that was really cool because it allowed people to kind of know what was going on. And most conventions that we've been to really haven't done that, which was surprising to us. I guess we never really noticed it until now. So what do you think were some cons that kind of jumped out at you about the convention?
Well, they did say there were newer cons. This was only their second year running, so they're still kind of getting their ropes and their feet underneath them, kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
So the thing that we kind of ran into at the very beginning was finding where our table was.
Yeah.
They had a map, so everything's just kind of in one building. So one half is for Artist Alley, and then the other half they had vendors, and then they had a show display for all the contests, like the cosplay contests and things. So, you're kind of using that map to kind of number out exactly where your table was, because the tables weren't labeled with your name or a number. So we were having to ask our neighbors, hey, what number are you? Or just trying to make sure we're in the right row. And we got mixed around, so we ended up having to kind of move our table halfway through setting up because we were in the wrong spot by accident. Which, wasn't that big a deal. It's we can kind of just move things around, but probably numbering the tables would have been very helpful, because I know we weren't the only one trying to find where our table was.
Right. And to be fair to the people that ran the convention, they did have workers walking around that were assisting people in trying to find which table was theirs. That's how we were able to figure out, oh, we have the wrong table. So that was huge. I think, because of them having that helper out, and being able to help kind of guide, that kind of helped a lot. So, I would think, and here's Zoe for everybody here. And so when it comes to that, that was really the only con in my mind. Honestly, it was pretty well run, and the turnout was a lot better than we were both expecting, I think. This actually ended up being the first convention out of the 3 that we've done so far where we've made a profit. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so, which was really, very encouraging for us. We were, kind of going into this thinking, oh man, if we don't see a profit from this, we're going to have to think about if we want to continue to do these. But honestly, it was really nice to be able to be okay, here we are, and this is a small convention, 2 days. This honestly was a success. We had profit, like I said. And so now we're kind of excited because we feel like we're getting our groove. And, next convention that we've got is one up in Olympia, and that's a 1 day. But then this, I think, makes me really excited for when we go to Rose City again in September. So that will be really, really cool. Yeah. So other than that, any other thoughts you had about the convention? Or
I liked how affordable it was, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true too. That helped with us being able to make a profit.
Yeah.
So.
The table cost was fairly low. I think it was only $100.
Yeah.
So, compared to Rose City or Fan Expo where it's a couple $100,
at least,
it was much easier to turn over the profit for this one. I really appreciate, the lower end cost, for all the artists and things there too. Everything's getting more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I really liked the low cost entry for the table and things. And I did like that, like you said, they had helpers kind of walking around.
Yeah.
I guess, again, very nitpicky, like very small. I wish they had for every table, I wish they had supplied a trash can, just because, again,
Sure.
when you're doing orders or like you're putting stuff together, sometimes you collect like little bits of trash, or, when you're eating your lunch, you gotta have somewhere to toss your food.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, very, very minor, but that would have been kind of maybe something nice to have. But I mean, we just grabbed our trash can from the car and stuff, and it worked out fine. So again, not an issue, but just something else to think about.
Well, that's all we have for you for this one today, and Mid-Valley Comic Art Expo honestly was a blast.
Yeah, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.
Yep, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below for all of our upcoming videos. We've got some more conventions along the way, so stay tuned for those.
All right, bye.